Hello, guys. How are you, Cecilia, Mario, Carol, Dirce, Gloria?
Hi, teacher.
How are you guys?
Fine.
All right. I'm very well, thank you. I hope you are fine as well. Carol, how are you? How was it? Was it good?
Hi, teacher. I think yes. I am very anxious now.
You're anxious. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. At least we're not talking about phobias today, so okay.
Yeah. Okay. And you, are you okay? Your internet is good?
Now, yes, but it came back. It was about like 3 o'clock only.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
it was an entire area. Okay, not only here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it was a more serious problem, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm back. I needed to get some water because I was very thirsty. I don't know if you saw my message. Because the previous class finished too late. Okay. Anyway, we are ready to start our class. Hello, everyone else. If I didn't say hello to anyone, please welcome to my class. Glad you're here, and let's start.
Hello, Roberto.
Hello, Oscar. How are you, my friend?
I'm fine, thank you. And
That's
you?
good. Very well, thank you.
Okay.
But it's very hot today.
Yeah.
So I think I already drank 2 liters of water, and I went to get another bottle because probably I'll drink more before I go to bed.
But the summer is ending, yeah?
Yes, I think it is. In the morning, it's already a little cool, understand?
Okay.
But during the day, oh my gosh.
Okay.
I hear
Really
it's
hot.
terrible too.
Yes. I think today was over 30 again. And I don't know if I'm drinking a lot of water because it's very hot, or I'm drinking a lot of water because of all the croissants and the donuts I ate today. I'm still confused. I think maybe it's because of the croissants and the donuts, okay? Today it was a day that I overindulged myself, understand? Yes, I think I exaggerated a little bit. But they were so good, so good. Anyway.
Are you in the Italy, teacher, or in Belgium? Yes.
I'm still in Belgium. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Traveling in the middle of the week is kind of complicated. I have many classes, understand? So I have to find a cheap flight. Because here in Europe, sometimes you want to go, it's difficult. Like, I want to go tomorrow. And then when you look at the price of the tickets, you give up. Understand?
Okay. I thought that you come back
it's like here.
by your car.
Yeah.
No, Carol. I think I will have problems. I don't know if I told you. My driver's license expired in July.
You told here in Brazil, no?
Yes. And what happened? I did not change to the European. I'm trying to pull some strings to see if I can find a way. Because before I came back, I went to the police and they told me, no, sir, we are not renewing any driver's license. There is a law. It has been published. I got a copy of this law. So according to this law, all driver's license that expired after February, I think, this year, they are still valid for 18 months. So what I need to do is I have to find a public translator to translate the law into Italian, notarize it, okay? And take it to the police with my expired but not expired driver's license. Understand?
Yeah, very. What's the name? Red tape.
A lot of red tapes. Yes, bureaucracy. Red tapes is easier to say, and it's expensive because I think only the translator is going to charge me about 200 euros to translate the law.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So that's why I'm kind of
very expensive.
Because if I drive back home now with my expired driver's license, I'll be taking too many chances because I need to cross the border. Belgium, France, Switzerland, Italy.
Yeah.
Understand? And the chances of being pulled over are
The
great.
risk is high, yeah.
Is exactly. And I think it's always more difficult to explain to a highway patrol car that your driver's license is expired. In the city, it's not a problem, okay? In the city I drive here, in Belgium, inside of Belgium, it's not a problem. Every day I go to a different place, okay?
Yeah.
The diesel here is extremely cheap. It's amazingly cheap. It's €1.15, okay?
Oh my gosh.
You can say, oh, teacher, that's a lot of money. No, believe me. If you compare with gasoline, that is almost €3 a liter, that's expensive. But the diesel is cheap. And my car runs on diesel. So I can get
nice.
good mileage. Yes, like 25 kilometers with 1 liter.
Ah, nice.
Yes, so I can go to Ghent or Kortrijk, like today. This picture is for Kortrijk, okay? With 1 liter of gas and come back, okay? Because everything is near here. I think Belgium is smaller than São Paulo.
Yeah, yeah.
The city of São Paulo and ABC together, okay? So when you see something is far, it's about 70 kilometers. That's far, okay?
You are in Brussels? You are in Brussels, teacher?
In Brussels? No. I am in Warrenham. That's 20 minutes from Lille, France.
Yes.
Very
So
good.
from here, I can go anywhere. I can go to France. I can go to Kortrijk.
Is the same way Bruges? Same way Bruges or not?
Bruges, I would say, is in my backyard.
Okay.
Very good.
Oh,
yes.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruges is extremely near.
Yeah.
Okay, I can get to Bruges with less than 1 liter of diesel.
Ooh.
Okay. I was there Sunday. I wanted to buy some chocolate for
Wow.
Regina. Yes. Regina told me,
There are nice restaurants.
Oh yes. I love going there, Oscar. Yeah. I love. Okay. I think Bruges is my favorite city in Europe. Yeah. Okay. For the ones that have never been here, try to make it. Yeah. You are gonna love it.
I agree.
They call it the kind of another Venice. Understand?
Yes,
it's like Venice in Italy because of all the canals. You don't have the gondoleros.
Yeah, it's small canals. Small canals. Huh?
Yes. But it's nice. I love it.
Yes, very nice.
Because
very nice.
It's small. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
And as you said, excellent restaurants on the
main
square.
Excellent. Yeah.
Very good.
Yes, I spent the day there on Sunday. Anyway, well, can you see my screen? Am I sharing it, Carol, Raquel, or no?
Yes. Today, yes.
Oh, I was faster than you. All right. So what are we going to talk about today? Okay. I don't know if you have already seen these, but if you have, I'd like to suggest that you pay attention. Why? It's very difficult to see a person that is not a native speaker of English using this. And I really don't understand why you don't use it. Probably 90% of Brazilians, and even the Europeans that I give classes to, the Italians, the Belgians, when they want to talk about something that happened in the past for some time, they always use the simple past here, and Brazilians do the same. Like, oh, I studied at that school for many years. Oh, you are from Floripa? I lived in Floripa for 3 years. That's just an example, okay? I don't know why. It is okay, grammatically speaking, no problem at all. But if you are ever having a normal conversation with a native speaker of English, when he talks about things that he did for some time in the past, he will never say, I went out with that girl for 3 years, or I lived in that city for 3 years. No, this is very unusual. He or she is going to say, I used to go out with that girl for 3 years. I used to live in that city. I used to study in a public school. I used to drive a Ford in Brazil, but now I drive a Volvo, my Volvo. Here in Europe, I have a Volvo, okay? So there is no present form for used to. It's only used in the past, okay? We don't have a present equivalent. Like I said, I used to drive a Ford. Now I drive a Volvo. Understand this? There is no present form or equivalent to used to. Used to is used to talk about past habits, okay? So let's see if you understand this primary idea before we start getting it a little more complicated. Carol, Dirce, Oscar, you are the first three on my screen. Can you tell me something that you used to do for some time in the past, a company that you used to work for, or a city you used to live in, or anything else? I don't care, any example, but real example, okay? Here's Carol, Oscar, you are the first three in front of me. So could you start, please?
Dirce, when I was a child, I used to live in a countryside.
Excellent. That's it. It's not even necessary to say, but it was beautiful when I was a child, okay? But every time you say, I used to live in the countryside, I get the idea, the immediate idea that you don't live anymore. That's for sure, understand? Because used to is always past, all right? But it was a beautiful example, this. Oscar, you were going to tell me something.
I used to visit Buenos Aires in my vacations.
Oh, you used to visit Buenos Aires on your vacation.
Yeah. Some years ago.
Okay. I enjoy Buenos Aires a lot. In spite of not enjoying the Argentinians, I enjoy the city.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yes. I've had many fights with the Argentinians.
Yeah. I have an exception in this case.
Yes. There might be, okay? But I always get in trouble because I used to, oh, that's good. I used to speak Spanish very well. I went to school, I learned Spanish, okay? I have taken Spanish courses in the United States because it was mandatory at the university to get a second language. I have studied in Spain, okay? My mom is from Spain. So I would say that my Spanish used to be good, okay? Now I confuse with Italian, but anyway. And every time I went to Buenos Aires, I had problems with the Argentinians, okay?
Yeah.
They have a terrible pronunciation. I think they don't speak Spanish. They speak Argentinian, okay?
Oh, teacher, in my case, I used to speak Portuguese.
Ah, okay. Oh, they say plaja.
Yes.
Plaja. Everybody says playa. Agir.
Yeah.
That hurts my ears.
Yeah.
Then we say ayer. In Italian, we say ieri, okay? But in Argentina, agir, plaja. Oh my gosh. Yeah, plaja. Yes.
Calle.
Cade, Florida.
Double L é G.
Yes. So I always have trouble there. Carol, what's your example, my dear?
When I was teenager, I used to teach biology.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, the private classes.
Oh, okay. And then you decided to study law?
Very nice,
yes, I prefer no comments about this.
Okay.
Why? I am better in biology nowadays.
Oh,
Just
Carol.
kidding.
Yeah, don't disappoint
kidding.
me.
Yes, yes.
I have high hopes for you, Carol. Don't disappoint me. Erika, what's your example, my dear?
I used it to study English at Cultura Inglesa.
Ah, that's why you always say either, neither, directions. Huh? It's covered. Where you got that bloody British accent.
Yes, there is a reason.
Of course there is. Ah, easy. Probably say toilet too, okay?
Yes, little.
Little. A pretty little city, okay? Oh, that is a little pretty city. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
That's too much for me. I just say a little pretty city. That's it, okay?
Oh,
Regina. No, that's easier. What's your example, my dear?
When I worked a lot.
But when? I used to work a lot.
Yes. When I worked.
No, you just say, I used to work a lot.
I used to work a lot.
I used.
I use.
Yeah, because now you only play beach tennis. You don't work anymore, okay? So you used to work a lot. Maria Clara, can you give me an example, please?
5 months ago, I used to go to the school.
Okay, so it was not even necessary to say that. That only makes me feel very bad, okay? But I used to go to school. We understand that today you don't go to school anymore. You study home, yes?
Yes.
All right. Cecilia, can you give us an example of something you used to do, but you don't do it anymore?
Teacher, I have to answer. I don't know.
You don't know? You have always lived in Salvador. You have always studied at the same school.
I work
You
from
never-
home, so
Okay, but you have never,
No,
for
never
example,
changed.
never changed at home, never changed in school.
no.
That's kind of difficult because
Just
now you are in
from school
college.
from college.
Yes,
Yeah, now in
so
college.
you can say, I used to study at,
Okay.
I used to study at, and then you give me the name of your previous school. That would be an example.
So I say I used to study at Mendel School. Now I'm in college.
Now I study. Now
I
I
study.
go to college.
Now
Or
I'm
I
at
go to
college.
college.
Okay.
That's it. You see? So
Okay.
you never changed the boyfriend, okay? All right?
Oh,
That,
expose it.
that would be a good example, okay? Like I used to go out with that girl, okay? I don't even
expose
remember
it.
when. Yeah, spouse, okay? Ghislaine, can you give me an example, please?
Yes, teacher. I used to study alone, but now I'm studying with teacher Roberto.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Now you study with me. I'm happy. Regina already told me. Eric, Mr. Malinovsky, what about you?
Okay, when I was in vacation, I used to going to the beach.
I used to go to the beach.
All right.
I used to go to the beach. We get the idea. As I'm going to say it again, it's not necessary to mention time. I used to go to the beach, if you want, when I was on vacation, okay? But when you say I used to go to the beach, I understand that today you don't go anymore, okay? So now let me see. Vanessa, what's your case?
I used to play handball.
Okay. Today you don't play it anymore. Okay. Gloria,
Hello, teacher.
how are you, my dear?
Excuse for my delay today.
Don't worry.
I
As I say,
used
better late than never.
yes, I used to teach chemistry until last year. Now I am retired as a teacher.
Okay. I used to teach chemistry. Very good. Raquel, how about you?
Yes.
Hi, teacher. I used to live in Coimbra.
That's in Portugal?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. That's a nice town. Patricia, can you give me an example, please? Something you did in the past, but today, no more. Finished.
Oh, teacher. I
Oh,
used
please.
I used it to study on weekend, and I used it to study on weekend.
You used to study on the weekends, yes?
Yes.
Ah, but now it's good because you study every day, huh? Excellent. Yes, very good. I like it better.
Thanks.
My screen has so many names. Have I forgot anyone here or no? Has anyone that I didn't ask to give me an example, or I asked everyone? Say hello, me, teacher. You forgot me. You forgot. Oscar told me.
Yeah.
No, Oscar.
Gislaine. Gislaine, what?
Gislaine.
Yeah.
Gislaine said, yeah, she gave a good example. She used to study English alone.
Mário Eduardo.
Mario Eduardo is still with a problem in his microphone, okay? He is the most present student that I have. I'm always glad to see. One day, if I don't see his name here, I'm going to worry, okay? Because he's here every day.
It's true.
Yes, I'll be worried if one day he's not here because I'm used to seeing his name in front of me. Oh, did you get the difference or no?
In front of you. Mm-hmm.
I have just changed the expression. Used to plus a verb in infinitive is used to talk about past habits. But if I say be or get used to, and then I use a verb in the ing. Oh, as I said, I'm used to seeing Mario Eduardo's name in front of me every night. What is the difference? Do you guys know?
The action continues in the present.
Is in the present.
Almost.
You know,
Yeah, but almost precise, Erica. Almost. I need to listen to something more. Used to is
in the
past. No, used to is a past habit, okay?
Okay.
Like I used to drive on the left, and I'm used to driving on the left. You have the question there. Do you know the difference between I used to drive on the left and I'm used to driving on the left?
it's a habit, you know.
But what kind of habit, Carol?
The British one.
No, this is also American English. It's not British. No, it's used in any English-speaking country.
No, I'm saying to
Only
drive
in England
the
they
left.
drive on the left. Yes,
Yeah.
only in England. No,
Yes,
England,
but-
South Africa, Japan, Australia, New Zealand. There are many countries. There are many crazy people in the world. Okay?
It's a
Malta,
habit in
Ireland.
It's used to.
Carol, I'm waiting for you to finish the sentence. Yes, Gloria.
Get my used to my plus verb plus ing is for something you be accustomed to.
In
Yeah,
what?
it's a habit. Yeah.
But it's missing one word, Carol. One word.
It's familiar for you.
It's a present habit.
Do that.
Ah, yes, it's a present habit. Yeah.
That's
Nowadays.
what, exactly. Both now are correct. That's what you need to remember. When you say, I used to go out with Raimunda, that means I don't do it anymore. That was in my past. But on the other hand, if I say, I'm used to going out with Raimunda, that means this is something I do a lot in the present time. And I am accustomed to that. Nowadays, you will never listen a native speaker say, I'm accustomed to doing it. This is terrible. They don't like the word accustomed. They prefer, I'm used to doing it. Like I said, and again, I'll go back to the same example. I'm used to seeing Maria Eduardo's name in my screen every night. I'm used to seeing, okay? So one is used to talk about a past habit, something that you did, but you don't do it anymore. Like Maria Clara said, I used to go to school, okay? Now she studies from home. That's okay. Oscar said, I used to spend my vacations in Buenos Aires, okay? Carol said she used to teach biology, but she decided to be a lawyer, okay? Erica said she used to study at Cultura Inglesa, okay? British culture. But now she studies online, okay? So, these is always past. Now, I'm used to, and a verb in the ing would be a present situation, a present habit. Now I have another question. If you observe the green highlighted part here, I have be or get used to. The difference is exactly what I want to know. What is the difference between I'm used to driving on the left, which is not true. I hate driving on the left, okay? And I'm getting used to driving on the left.
Something you already is done and something you are doing.
Can you explain further?
It's something you is been doing like for a few years, something like that, and the other is you are getting used to. I don't know how to explain, teacher, sorry.
One in the past, the other in the present.
Yes.
No. I think Raquel was doing well, but she stopped. Maybe you should try again, Raquel.
Repeat the sentence, please, teacher.
I am used to driving on the left. I am getting used to driving on the left.
Yeah, the first one is a habit, and the second one is becoming a habit, something you are...
Much better now, Raquel.
Okay.
That's the idea.
The difference between be and get, this is the question, teacher?
Yes. When you say, I'm getting used to, it's you are getting accustomed to that, but you are not fully accustomed yet. You are in the process. Understand?
Okay.
Yeah, there is a difference. Once the process is finalized, you can say, I'm used to it. I'm used to it. Understand? For example, many times when I visit friends in England, and I always say the same thing, how can you drive a manual transmission car here in England? And they say, I'm used to it. But geez, it's terrible.
Yeah,
if the car is automatic, exactly.
It's hard.
If you drive automatic car, no problem. But a manual transmission, imagine yourselves changing gears with the left hand.
Yes.
And all the gears are in the opposite side. The first gear is where we put the fifth in Brazil.
Okay.
Yes, like it's right here.
Okay,
Then
okay.
third, everything is on the other side. So driving is not a problem. The problem is changing gears. Okay? And in Europe, on the contrary of the United States, most cars are not automatic. They are manual transmission. Okay? Many years ago, I used to have a Volvo in Brazil. It was automatic. Today, I have a Volvo in Europe, and it's manual transmission. It's confusing for me. Sometimes I forget to step in the clutch, and the car, and I, start again. Because in Brazil, if you have an automatic transmission, you don't need to, there is no clutch to step. You have the gas pedal and the accelerator, okay? Manual, you have the gas, the accelerator, the gas, the brake, and the clutch, okay?
Yeah.
Clutch, that's where you step to change gears, okay? Sometimes I forget to step in the clutch. That happened only once so far, but I forgot. Okay, so let's see here. Erika, can you read this first part for us, please?
Yes. Use the to plus infinitive and be or get use the to plus ing look similar, but they have very different uses. Use the to. We use the to plus infinitive to talk about a past situation that's no longer true. It tells us that there was a repeated action or state in the past which has now changed. She used it to be a long-distance runner when she was younger.
Like this, she used to live in the countryside when she was younger, okay?
Okay. I didn't use it to sleep very well, but then I started doing yoga and it really helps.
Okay, I think I have an almost similar example. I didn't used to sleep very well, but then I started taking bromazepam, and it really helps. Okay?
Okay.
I sleep very well now, like an angel, okay? What's the last one, Erika?
Did you use it to come here as a child?
Child. Okay.
Child.
Even in Britain, they pronounce it child.
Child.
Okay, good. Maria Clara, can you read the next part, please?
Be used to and get used to plus verb plus ing. Be used to means be familiar with or
familiar with
or be accustomed to. She's used to the city now and doesn't get lost anymore.
Okay, I will move the screen, but before I do that, we don't say a cue. It's a custom.
Okay.
Okay, many Brazilians say custom. No, it's custom. So custom, accustomed. Okay, accustomed. You don't pronounce the MD. Accustomed. Okay, not Q. The rest was excellent. Just read the next part, please.
He wasn't used to walking so much, and his legs hurt after the hike. I am a teacher, so I'm used to speaking in public. We use get to use it to talk about the process of becoming familiar with something. I'm finding this new job hard, but I'm sure I will get used to it soon. Soon. It took my mother years to get used to live in London after moving to Pakistan. From Pakistan. I'm getting used to noise now. I found it really stressful when I first moved in.
Any question about this part that Maria Clara read for us, or no?
It's okay.
Okay. Cecilia, can you read this? Oh, okay. You only have a little part here. Okay. Just finish this part for me, please. Sorry, not much, but I'll let you read later.
Be used to and get used to are followed by a noun, pronoun, or the ing form of a verb and can be used about the past, present, or future.
Okay, when I say about the past, it's like, well, I was used to driving on the left when I lived in England, but I'm not used anymore, okay? So that's the idea, because the idea is a present habit, okay? Many times in the future you say, well, it's kind of hard to live in Italy, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. I love
I
the
will definitely
gelato.
get used to.
Yes, I love the gelato there, so I think I'll get used to it very easily, okay? Okay, any question about this?
No.
No.
Oh,
Can you now change the examples? Can you give me an example of something that you are fully adapted to, a present situation, or anything that you are in the process of getting accustomed to? You can decide if you want to say, I'm used to ing, or I'm getting used to ing. Please, I want new examples from everyone. We could even start again with, well, I got now Oscar is before me and Raquel. Things changed here. Examples, please.
yeah.
I'm used to go to the gym at 6 o'clock.
You're used to going.
Going. I'm used to going to the gym at 6 o'clock.
Okay. I'm used to having no hair. Okay. Yes.
I'm used to have a long hair.
You used to have?
Yes.
And now you have a short one?
No.
Medium length?
No, it's long, teacher. I'm sorry.
You said I used to have. Yes.
No, I mean used to.
Having. Yes.
Having a long hair. Yeah.
That makes the difference. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Erica, Regina, Oscar.
I get used to wearing face masks.
I'm
getting used to wearing face masks.
I'm already used to, okay? Observe that if you stop at the two, it's okay. I am already used to. I don't have to say I'm already used to wearing because I'm talking based on what Erica said, okay?
And the correct is I'm getting used to wear face masks.
Wearing.
Getting and wearing.
Yes, no problem.
I put both in ing.
Yes, it's not redundant because it's mandatory. You see, in my pockets, these are not pennies. Okay? And in the good old days, probably I would find in my pocket some pennies from girls. But now I have face masks. Okay? Two. Okay? How life changes, okay? Yes. Yes, I have two. So this is washable, this is not washable. Okay, so yes, everywhere I go, I carry around a washable one and a not detachable one. Understand? I wear it once and I throw it away. Okay, Gloria.
Hi, teacher.
Oscar.
I'm getting used to watch English class every day.
You're getting used? I thought you were already used. You and Maria Eduardo, you are like that every day. I love to see. I could also use your name, okay? Today was the first day that you were late. I was kind of, where is
Yes.
something is wrong. Okay.
Because my grandchildren, teacher.
Ooh, okay.
It's here.
You don't have to explain anything. I get the idea. Cecilia, Regina, Eric, in the present now. I'm used to doing, I'm getting used to doing something. Come on.
Oscar, nowadays I'm used to eating at home only.
Okay. I'm used to eating at home only.
Yes.
Okay. You see, Carol, if I change it, I'm getting used. That means I'm still adapting. I'm getting used to eating my own food. Okay? Because in Brazil, I would only eat my wife's food.
So I use, with getting, I use to be plus getting with ing.
Yeah, it's not necessary to say I'm getting. You can say, I got used to living in Italy very easily. Okay? If the process has finished, you can say, I got used to living here very easily. But if you are in the middle of the process, I'm getting used to working in this company. Understand?
Okay.
Gislaine, Cecilia,
Hi,
Mr.
teacher.
Malinovsky.
Gislaine. I'm used to cooking every day.
Something.
Oh, really? That's good. Okay. Cecilia. A present, oh, you said you didn't have past habits, but I'm sure you have present habits. Where are you? You disappeared from my screen.
You wake up early.
You are used to waking.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm used to waking up. Waking.
Up early.
What is early for you? 9 o'clock? Is that early or no? No, I don't know, because early depends on the person.
Now, yes.
What is early
I was
for
in
you?
internship, work from home, but now earlier 7, 8.
Okay. 9?
Now I'm on vacation for my internship.
Okay.
So I wake up
a little
late.
bit later. Okay, that's good. Maria Clara, Dirce, Carol, have you given me an example? Eric?
I get used to work from home.
So I got used. If you say I get, you have to say I'm getting, because you are in the middle of a process. Or I got used.
I got used to work.
Working. Yes.
Used to work from home.
Working from home. Eric?
I'm used to doing barbecue in the weekends.
Oh my gosh, don't tell me about that.
Good idea, Eric.
The only thing I have a hard time to eat here is meat. Okay, yes, who's calling me?
Oh, teacher, in this case, when I use I got used to plus ing, this idea is still in the present?
No, the idea is that you are, at this moment, you are completely adapted. So she could even say, I'm used to working at home now, but as it's a process, I got used, because she never worked from home.
But I got used is in the present. Tipo, eu estou
the
me
idea
acostumando.
Não, I got used. I got used. Eu já acostumei.
Okay. Okay, it's the same when you use be.
Yes, I was used to driving, okay? But I was used, eu estava acostumado. I got used, eu me acostumei. Okay. So far, I will remember only Mr. Malinovsky example. Barbecue every weekend. Oh my God. I'm sorry about the others, but anyway, let me see. Raquel, yes. Patricia, what's your example in the present?
I'm getting used to work hard.
Working hard. It was perfect. I'm getting used to working hard. Okay? All right. That was a good example. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Vanessa, I think I haven't heard your example, my dear.
I'm getting used to being patient.
Oh, that's good. That's so good. I think the folks at home must be very happy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, that patience is one of the good attributes that we need to possess in life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially nowadays.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teacher, I'm getting used to studying for 4 hours a day.
Okay. That's good for you. Yes. Probably you have been studying more than you have been playing tennis, right?
No.
Or it's about 50-50?
No, only 1 hour per week.
Only 1 hour per week. And English, 15 hours per week in class.
No. Yes.
That's good. Big difference. Yes. Is there anyone that hasn't given me an example? Please, I'd love to listen from you. Who is me?
Maria Clara.
Oh, I'm sorry, Maria Clara. Because me used to be the sister of Eric. Her name was me, okay? And I thought, she's back. Okay, Maria Clara, tell me.
I'm getting used to studying at home.
Okay. You're not used yet after 5 months?
No, I'm studying at the computer, I don't.
Yeah. Okay, I understood. Your example was excellent. But I'm asking you, after 5 months, you're not used to studying at home?
Oh, I don't know.
Because, you see, I gave classes on a face-to-face basis for 35 years, always. Inside of a classroom, inside of a company, okay, or a school. And in the past, March 3 to 9, 6 months, I have been teaching online. And I can tell you honestly that I am already used to teaching online. Okay? Today I had a fantastic experience with a young bambino, 11-year-old boy from Italy. It was amazing. I loved giving him the class because at the beginning he was so skeptical. He would even look at the camera on the sides, like, okay, ciao. I said, here you're going to say hi. And he was, hi. Okay. At the end of the class, he was so relaxed, understand? So relaxed. He was talking to me in English. Of course, he is a beginner, but I was able to teach him a lot of things online. And then I sent the audio for his mother to listen. The mother was impressed. She said, I can't believe it's my bambino. Muito felice. Okay, so it was
very good.
Yes, probably at the moment he's my youngest student, 11 years old. Okay, but the boy is very smart. Okay, but he doesn't speak English. All right, so I can tell you, I'm fully used to teaching online at this moment. Okay, all right. Tomorrow, we'll be talking about another thing that we always confuse in English. I remember the day after I had my hair almost shaved by a crazy Dutch barber, okay? A lot of my students told me, teacher, You cut your hair?
No, the barber cut for me.
Exactly. Okay. I was going to say, I'm not crazy to cut my hair. Oh no, teacher. I mean, you went to a barber. Yes, but that's the point. In English, when you say you cut your hair, you painted your hair or you dyed your hair, which is the best way. Dye. Okay, observe that there is a big difference. Die is when
Someone pass away.
dies. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
And we have the verb die. They are homonyms. The second one is when you change the color of your hair. Understand? So the pronunciation is exactly the same. So sometimes if I had the opportunity, which I never have, to see in your hair, I would say, wow, because I do pay attention to details, okay? Oh, you had your hair dyed. Or, I don't know, some women dye their own hair. Some women go to a hairstylist to have their hair dyed. Okay, so this is what we'll be talking about. This little confusion that Brazilians make. And once again, I'm going to say it. The confusion only happens because you think in Portuguese. The day you guys start trying to imagine things in English, you will never make silly mistakes anymore. All right? Have a great evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time,
Bye,
same
teacher.
place.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you, Roberto.
Bye,
You too.
everyone.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Nice evening.
Bye, everyone.
You too.
See you
Bye-bye.
tomorrow, El.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for class.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.